Hi friends, I am Dinesh. Today my topic is RSA Algorithm in Information System Security. Uh, we gonna learn about RSA Algorithm. Just what I know, I can provide to say that definitely we gonna learn something today. Yeah, today my topic is RSA Algorithm. What is RSA? The full form. Yeah, I'll explain everything in this. Most of the points I will cover. If you don't have any more points, we'll cover in next class or anything, next video. Definitely, I want to say something about RSA algorithm. Uh, yeah, RSA algorithm. RSA is cryptography, the world most widely used public key. Cryptography methods for secure communication on in the internet. Like you can secure something like password, everything. Public key is help in RSA. Instrumental to grow of e-commerce and RSA is in almost all internet-based transactions like the safeguard sensitive data such as credit card numbers. I'm gonna say that like password, everything. Not only passwords or numbers of credit cards, everything your data will secure the RSA algorithm. Most of the data RSA algorithm can equally most of the secure them. Uh, First we wanna learn who you know invented RSA algorithm. Who gonna say this when it comes in our information security or everywhere. First part of can learn here. In RSA algorithm, I must say it's introduction introduced in 1977 by MIT colleagues by men like Ron Revest, Adi Shamir, and Leonard Hardman. RSA means like I must say it's a name derived from initial surnames like three number three members that who was their initial name. They're gonna take that and they keep as RSA algorithm. Hmm. We all know that it's a specific type of public key cryptography. We can say that public key cryptography as PKC shortcut, innovated by in 1976 by Whitefield Diffie and Martin Hellman and Ralph Markel. By their research, Rivest with Shamir and Adnan developed a crypto system to enable secure the message encoding and decoding between the communication parties. They decode the everything, message encoding and decoding between the communication parties, like who are sending from one message to another. They are encoding and decoding. They will do that. And reverse translation worked developed to unbreaked by the system. Uh, like Kalman tried to break each one of the doing 42 times before trio achieved success. It's happened everywhere. Like, RSA means River Shamir Alderman. RSA is an algorithm used by modern computers. We all know that we use in our modern computers to encrypt and decrypt message. We use RSA algorithm everywhere. It will easily help to decode that message. And it is a asymmetric cryptography algorithm. Yeah, asymmetric means like two different keys, like public key and private key. How we use in public key, how we use a different private key. We can see that here. Like public key is one of the key can use it due to anyone. Like public key means everyone use that. No, everyone touches that. Private key means it keeps privately. Must be kept private. This algorithm based on fact finding factors of large composite number is difficult. Difficult to find out crack that everywhere. It's not an easy thing to crack that and because we use private key. Like Large composite numbers is difficult. Yeah, difficult to crack that. And factors of prime numbers, the problem is called prime factorization. It is also called key pair. Key pair means we can, if you use prime factors, we use a public key and private key generator. Definitely we use that one to generate that one, key public key or something. RSA involves public key and private key. We all know that in RSA algorithm we use a public key and private key. Public key can be known as to everyone. I can say before slide I said that public key can use everyone, everywhere. The message encrypt using the public key can only decrypt the private key. Yeah, message encrypted using public key. Encryption we use the public key and decrypt we use private key. Key for RSA algorithm generate the following result. I'm not showing that here. I'm not keys how we are working, how they are using. I'm not showing that, but I will show what is RSA encryption, how it works. I will show in this slide. Most of the things I will show, or otherwise we check in Google or anything. It can help everywhere. Let's say if you want to tell your friend a secret, you are a regret to next to them, you can just whisper. If you are on opposite side of the country, that obviously not work. Definitely, you could write it down, mail it to them, use one, but these communication channels are insecure and anyone strong enough motivation could easily encrypt the message. If you send message to, if you are in other countries, in this slide what I'm saying is if you are in other countries, you need to say some secret to your friend. It's difficult to speak to each other. You can send mails or WhatsApp or anything. On this way we will try, but it's insecure to take data, another guy take your data easily. They can hack or anything easily to that. And we want to keep strong password or anything like that. If the secret was important enough, it wouldn't risk writing down normally. Because a rough postal employee could do your mail. I'll say that some of the employees could check their emails, your emails. It's too difficult. Likewise, someone could trap your phone. I will say, not only hackers, when is your friend is your password or one PC for WhatsApp password. You definitely, if you use the password everywhere, like Facebook, mail, everything, you can easily track your phone and easily check your phone because we need to keep each and the WhatsApp for one password and Facebook for one password and mail for one password. Too difficult to remember, but you can try this and you use some apps some apps we know that who are passwords or whatever you can store there. It will more secure. Uh, Definitely you wanna use that because don't keep one password to every may your whatever social using social apps like some WhatsApp, like Facebook, Instagram, mails. Don't keep one password to everyone, everything. Don't stuff. Is draw from this message content to encrypt it. Basically means to add code to message which change into jumble message like RS algorithm. The instant what you are sending this message. Hi, I am Dinesh. Like it not send. If you do that it will easily hack that. Because of that RS algorithm, it can divide it and jumble your message what I'm saying, hi, I'm Dinesh. It's in Dinesh, I or like some changes it will do. It with the code, with the help of code, some sufficient complex. It unable to, it not reaches original message as it is. When it going that internet, it changes because it's too difficult to hack your password or whatever he wants. Anyway, they know, but it's difficult to know that what your original message. Uh, then the only person who will able to access original message, the who access the code. What I'm saying that when I'm sending to my friend only know that access able to access original message. Who access the code like he knows the original access. This is one fundamental problem of cryptography. Just this is an example of what I'm saying. Like I'm sending a message to my friend, what he was know that he don't know what I'm sending, but he will know. No, or if my friend takes that message, he will decide that he knows our original message. As it is, he will show them, but not my friend. Some members he will check his phone like crack it or it don't show original message. It's a jumbling message like it shows that too difficult to crack it. Which has been addressed by public encryption, no? Since like as RSA, asymmetric encryption like RSA. Mm. We all know that where is RSA encryption? Mm. We gonna learn about our where is when we use RSA encryption user or something. RSA encryption is often used in combination with other encryptions like or digital signature, which can prove that authentically integrate of message. We all know that we all use a digital signature and prove that authentication integrity message, but isn't generally used to encrypt entire message or file because it's less efficient and more resource heavy than symmetric key encryption. Yeah, we all know that digital signature we can use to integrity our message, but RSA is not used to encrypt entire message or files because it has less efficiency and more heavy than symmetric key encryption. We all know that we can use that same encryption on most of them to make things more efficient. File goes generally encrypted with a symmetric key algorithm, and then a symmetric key will encrypted with RSA encryption. To make more things efficient, can be generally encrypted with the symmetric key algorithm. We all know that. A symmetric key will encrypted with RSA encryption. User this process only access the RSA private key to able to decrypt the message. If you want to encrypt the message, we use private. Private key will symmetric. If private key will able to decrypt, we use symmetric key. We use that here, like most of the things, make up the things more efficiently, generally. How does RSA encryption work? Following the bit of simulation, because of too many readers have probably since their higher school math teacher. We all know that they'll be afraid of math teachers, like to keep the math from getting too out of hand. Will be simply some concept using smaller numbers. In reality, RSA encryption use prime numbers are much larger in magnitude, and there are few other complexes we use because if we use RSA algorithm, definitely it's gonna track them. Prime numbers is not easy to crack that because we use that prime number here. There are several different concepts you will have to get your head around before you can explain how it all fits together. This includes trapdoor function generating frames, chemical transit functions, separate the process involved computing the public and private key, use the encryption and decryption process. We all know that we use a different when you are up your head and around before you can explain how it fits together like it includes trapdoor function and generating frames and chemicals poitent function and separate process involved in computing the public key and private key user encryption and decryption process. So main thing we need to public key and use it in the encryption. in the encryption process. Most of the things we need to do that. Yeah, we all know that in how does the RSA encryption works. Following is going to a bit of a specification because many readers probably been scared by their SQL message or what I'm saying before. We use prime numbers like that. We can show that their ability to do that and how it works. How it works. RSA algorithm ensure that case. Definitely, you an algorithm use public key and private key. In the above illustration are sure as possible. Following steps highlights how it works, how it changes. We do that. Everything we can show that here. Most of the things. Um, Generating the key like public key, private key, whatever we generating the and select two large numbers, prime numbers, large prime numbers. We can select two large prime numbers like we can enter XX and Y more. The prime numbers need to be large, so they we can difficultly for that sum to figure out. They definitely if you give large prime numbers, they definitely not easy to figure out what we are doing in that number like. And after we find out large prime numbers, we wanna calculate n equal to x star y and n equal to x star y. Same now calculate the talent. Already how I'm saying that how does encryption works. In that we can enter we can include some functions like generating primes and a chemical or tolerant function. We use here a tolerant function in this formula. What I'm written here. After we can select an integer such as a coprime, like the pair number of makes up public key. It will make up public key. We can use this, and we can calculate DD such that DD equal to one mod mod, which DD can be found using the extend Euclidean algorithm. The pair element ND makes up the prime key. If you give the ND, it's difficult to break that prime. We're gonna use this here, like most of this. You wanna learn something. Um, you wanna say we use it in practice. RSA must combine with some forms padding sensor, and so that no value of M result in the insecure ciphertext. RSA used without padding may have some problem because we use padding scheme. The value can equal to 0 or round on whatever we want with that one, and always put the ciphertext equal to 0 or 1 respectively due to the properties of explanation. An encryption with a small encryption exponential like 3, example 3, very small value of 1, non-modular result. You see here are some example we all know that everyone use this RSA and Bob's public key. Example in RSA encryption message. She can claims about no way to verify that message was actually from RSA. Since anyone can use Bob's public key, it sends an encrypted message. So in order to verify original message, RSA can also use it to sign a message. RSA encryption is a deterministic and encryption algorithm. First, no random component there are. Many attackers can successfully launch their plain text attack against the pro system. They can make a dictionary by encrypting like plain text under the public key and storing the resulting ciphertext. The attackers can observe the communication channel as soon as they see ciphertext is like much there in the dictionary. The attackers can use them in order to learn content of the message. How does RSA work? Hey guys, I want to return some little bit about RSA progression. What we learn, we shortly learn here, like what I'm saying before that. If an RSA algorithm is a symmetric system, which means key pair generated, we all see how some public key and private key absolutely keep your private key secured and pass around the public one, whatever I'm doing. The algorithm publishing in some this what I'm saying, these three guys are done that publisher and implemented trapdoor functions such as this one. RSA is rather so hardly used in encrypted data, more frequently encrypt pass around, which has actually deal with encrypt and the faster at speed. How does it pass? As SDH, I'm going to use a rather small number, but keep in mind real values like most of the mod key algorithm happens with a huge prime number is. The first part we will show how to trapdoor function works and they will explain why it works. So bear with me. This is my example of that encryption message. If you say it takes some bytes like 240, public key encryption and a private key decryption, each 14, 11 to 14. It's not original message, it's not shows original message. It takes more than that. Most of that it changes. It not shows if you it reaches original person, it shows original message only. If it reaches another person, it not shows original person. And it will show that some of the icons like most. This is the RS algorithm. Thank you guys. That's it. Thank you.